Hi everyone. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. I moved things around, so let's see. That should be good. All right. So we are going to be doing a quick community read, and then I will get into my actual cue. The community read is just going to be a reflection of the week behind us, things that we can reflect on from the week behind as we go into the weekend. So as I shuffle the cards, just think about how your week went. Think about the things that you might need to reflect on. Let's see here. Let's pull the first card. So we have transformation and change. Sorry about the lights, guys. Let me see if I can scoot that over a little. um, so we have transformation and change. I wonder if that means you had some really big changes that happened this past week, things that really helped you grow, maybe things that you can really learn from and take into the next phase of your life. Let's see what else we have. Keep reflecting, guys. Next, we have prosperity and abundance. So, where over the past few days have you experienced some change? Where have you been transforming? And I feel like maybe this has been in regards to something that has been very prosperous in your life, something that is giving you abundance and makes you feel very fulfilled, even. And there's a lot of earth energy that is happening in that second card. So let's pull one more and then we will get into the readings. I've not used this deck in a long time and I honestly just love it so much. Okay, last here we have change and progress. So change is like the huge theme of what is going on, what you need to focus on from the week behind. We have this transformation, we have this change card. So what is it that you can reflect on from the week behind that has influenced your change, has influenced your growth and transformation? And it's probably something that you feel has given your life abundance or is leading to abundance, um, or prosperity in some way. So it could be something to do with your home life, your work. It could be maybe both of those things. For me, I know exactly what this has to do with. This actually has to do with more of my home life. I started my garden finally. And yeah, so I see a lot of that in there for me. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you guys feel like this relates to. Huh. Pumpkin, I see you tried the slots. It didn't work. I will check that out. Still working out the chatbot. All right, Pumpkin, go ahead and put your comment in the chat. And then after that, we will do Isabel. So while you do that, I'm going to get the deck all shuffled and warmed up. I love this deck because it shuffles so well. And just so you know, this is the Everyday Witch Tarot and Oracle. All right, Pumpkin, let me know what you have up for your question. And then Isabel, you are up next. Nice shuffle. All right. Isabel, you go ahead and put your question in the chat. All right. So, Pumpkin, you want to know Will you start seeing improvement in your well-being next month? Let's see. Let's see. Will Isabel's or Pumpkin start seeing improvement in their well-being next month? So just remember, I do one card readings from the chat, and then I will do multi-card readings for I will do multi-card readings for any tips or Facebook users. So you have here, this is Judgment in reverse. So I don't think so. Not yet, unfortunately. I think you are on the path to that, but you won't see it realized next month, which is July. So there I think what is holding you back is self-doubt, really. So judgment is usually about finding renewal, finding that like moment of awakening. So in reverse, you're dealing with some things that are holding you back. You're dealing with some self-doubt. You're dealing with some blockages. It could just be from external rejection, maybe, or it could just be things that you're internalizing. So you have to reflect on that, see whether it's internal and external, and um, try to work on releasing that, because that is definitely holding you back from seeing these improvements in your overall well-being. And maybe that is part of the issue with your well-being, is that self-doubt is um really relaying that rejection back onto yourself. So if you, since this theme tonight is witchcraft, and this is my everyday witch tarot, if you do witchcraft or anything like that, maybe try some road opening spells, try some cleansing, some physical or space cleansing, and hopefully that can help you out. That would be a good assignment for the month of July to help open those roads. All right, Isabel, you are up next. Yeah, you're so welcome, Pumpkin. Callum, go ahead and put your question in the chat. I don't know why my slots aren't working. I'll have to double check that. All right, Isabel, you want to know if you will find love in the near future? Let's see. Will Isabel find love in the near future? Let's see. So you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Actually, no, I don't think so. The Pentacles is already a lot of slow moving energy, and then the Ten of Pentacles in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is about feeling really lonely. So I think you're going to have to hang on to this energy for quite a while, and perhaps that means that you need to focus on yourself, focus on the things that you have a little bit more control over. So that could be, it could manifest in a lot of different ways. It could be your health, it could be your finances, it could be your overall home life. So maybe those are the things that you need to focus on before worrying about finding a love coming forward, because the Ten of Pentacles upright is about achievement and satisfaction. So maybe this is a sign that you need to find satisfaction in other areas before you start worrying about the love life. So I really like this card too, because upright you can see how happy this family unit is. So that is your goal, is to flip this energy upright. I hope that helps. yeah. So I know that there's some like rule of thumb with healing from past relationships. It's like however many years in reference to the total number of years that you've been in a relationship. So I think this is just part of that growth, and it's definitely something that you're probably aware of, something you already know that needs to happen. I'm glad that I'm glad that helps. You are very welcome, by the way. Sorry, I realized I did not say that. Callum, if you're still hanging out, go ahead, put your question in the chat. So my Everyday Witch Tarot and Oracle go really well together. If you want a more detailed reading with both of these together, you can just go ahead and add a little tip to the tip jar, and I will pull an oracle card for you as well. The if you missed the community read, it was basically about, or it was a reflection on the week behind, what we can take into the weekend, is to reflect on ways throughout the week that we have experienced some transformation, experienced growth and change in reference to being or feeling prosperous and abundant. So I really love pairing this deck with the tarot here. And I realized I've not used this deck for a while. I've been using my Philly Tarot. If you're curious about that, you can check out my flip through of the Philly Tarot. But I've been using that for quite a while, maybe a month or two now. But this is kind of like a thank you, Isabel. Thank you. I love these. They're very fun and really lighthearted, but also honest, I guess. It's honest without being brutal, like my like some other decks I have. But I do really like this. There's a mini deck of this that I eventually want to get. I just wish the box set was better. Hi, Chelly. Chelly? Chelly. How are you doing? I am doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. If you have a question, you can go ahead and add it to the chat. I was just kind of talking about my experience with this deck and the accompanying Oracle deck as well, but just overall how much of a really nice, easy vibe this is for this deck. Oh, I realized that the little tip thing here is going off the screen a little bit. I'll have to fix that. All right, let's see. Gonna scoot that away, get a quick shuffle going. All right, Chelly, you want to know if you will romantically meet anyone anytime soon? Let's see. Will you meet anyone romantically anytime soon? Doing a lot of reversals today. So this is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So ultimately, I am going to say no, but I think that you have with the wand, especially the Queen of Wands in reverse, I think you have the chance to really switch things around if you need to. So the Queen of Wands is generally she's generally a queen of like passion and growth, intuition, but in reverse, maybe she can be a little domineering and perhaps a little too ambitious and in trying to achieve her goals. So I think this is a sign that if you want it to happen sooner rather than later, you need to make some changes. Um, and it's hard because if this is a goal that you're trying to achieve, sometimes it's, you know, it's like you're gung ho about it, but in reality, you need to be more go with the flow. So tap more into like this watery, flowy energy that the queen has, and less of that wand fire energy, and see if that works a little better. Because the way that things have been going so far, it's not gonna manifest anytime soon. You need to switch that around for sure. And that's not to say to extinguish the fire, it's just, switch it around. Focus more on that um more like water energy versus more of the fire energy, and let it complement each other in that kind of way. And thank you. I'm glad that you like this deck. It was a fan favorite for a while, and then I switched it up when I got a new deck. I hope that helps, by the way. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know if it does. Yeah, you're totally welcome anytime. The queue is really quiet today. I feel like I should do like longer readings just to get the juices flowing. But maybe this is a sign. I have some in-person readings that I have to do tomorrow or this weekend. So maybe this is a sign that take it easy. I should also go with the flow. So, if you have not seen this deck before and you are curious or you like it, I did do a flip through of the tarot deck. I'm not sure if I did a flip through of the oracle deck, but I definitely did a flip through of this. So you can totally check this out on my channel. Get an idea if you also read tarot, get an idea of whether you want to get this deck or not. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot and the Everyday Witch Oracle by Deborah Blake, and it is published by Lewin. I don't know how to pronounce the publisher, but you get the idea. So it's very high gloss, as you can see, which is why I don't use it very much in my lives because it's so glossy. It catches all of the light. And so when this is, I moved the lights over a little bit, but when I do my longer readings, it just catches all of that light. See that? And it's hard for you guys as viewers to see the different cards. So I feel like this is a really quiet weekend. So why don't we do a another community poll to reflect on, no, and actually to decide what kind of energies we should take into the weekend with us. And I'm going to use the oracle deck. So as I shuffle, just focus on what you want your weekend to feel like. Focus on the different energies that you want to take from the week behind into the weekend. And let me pull the first card. So we have here we have water magic. I really like this. So this might be a sign that your weekend is all about healing and finding that renewal, and ultimately just tapping into this water element. So if you were dealing with people, maybe you're dealing with more water signs, or if you are a water sign, focus on yourself throughout this weekend. Let's see what else we have. Oh, this I get this for myself a lot. This is tears of joy and sadness. So this card, it kind of continues that water energy that is happening. So this is focusing on maybe healing this weekend, focus on rejuvenation. And here, if you've been dealing with sort of really a lot of duality when it comes to your emotions, let that happen. So if allow yourself to be happy, allow yourself to be sad, and don't guilt trip yourself for either of those two emotions. So if you're in a situation where you're really happy with how things are, but perhaps people around you aren't, don't let yourself feel guilty. Don't be sucked into that sadness, and vice versa. If you are not happy right now, if you're feeling sad, allow yourself to live in that emotion, allow yourself to feel that, and don't guilt yourself for those feelings. Let's pull one more card for the weekend. Ooh, perfect card for the weekend. Let me put this over here so you can see it better. This is gratitude and thanks. This plays very well off of the week behind us community pool. So find things that you can be gracious about, things that you can feel gratitude, things that you're thankful for. And it might have a lot to do with this duality here in those emotions. So if you're happy, what are the things that you're grateful to be happy about? If you're sad and you are processing that, what are the things that you are happy that can pull you out of that sadness, that you are grateful for, even though you are in this state of mind? And all the while focus on your healing and your sort of intuition and all of that. Nikki, hi. Yeah, totally. Go ahead, put your question in the chat. It is a quiet night, so let me know what your question is. And just so you know, I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. For my members, I'm using the um, Everyday Witch Oracle. And then, yeah. Let's see. So you want to know what are Yogesh's current feelings towards you? Let's see. Get this deck all shuffled. So Yogesh's current feelings towards Nikki. We have the High Priestess. So this is really interesting because the High Priestess is about being intuitive and in touch with your spirituality. So I feel like this person isn't quite sure yet. They might see you as fairly mysterious, someone who is spiritual or mystical in some kind of way. Um, but it's not a bad thing. I think that it is, what's the word? Intriguing. So this person probably finds you mysterious and intriguing. But also the cool thing about the High Priestess is that she can sort of she's intuitive. So I think that there's probably like an element of a feeling, what's the word? I'm at a loss for words today. There's an element of feeling connected in a way without verbal cues. So maybe you guys have some sort of nice bond that is building, or he is starting to feel, or Yogesh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to assume gender, but Yogesh is starting to feel this connection, starting to feel drawn into to you as the high priestess. So that's really cool. I hope that I hope that helps, Nikki. But I will say, it's hard with one card pulls, but there's an obviously an element of communication that is missing. So if that is enticing to you, then perhaps communicate to him or talk to him or try to draw him in. You are totally welcome. Sorry if you can hear me drinking water. But yeah, you're so welcome. Good luck. All right, guys. So it is a quiet night. I already did both community pulls, so I am going to wrap it up for the night. And if you guys are listening and I don't realize, then check out Dr. Mystical's live stream in like an hour and a half. He's awesome, great chat, great community, and I will most likely be lingering in the chat here and there. So I will see you guys on the flip side.